Okay, so step 4. So step 4 is after the front 4 rivets are installed, use the pre-drilled holes in the shield as guides to drill the remaining holes in the frame of the vehicle. On the driver's side, drill any 2 of the 3 holes. Okay, I guess we're not going to use it all. On the driver's side, there's 3 holes, and the others on the passenger side there's. Okay, so on the driver's side, drill any 2 of the 3 holes with a 3/16 drill bit and install 2 of the remaining rivets. Oh, I see. So we're going to put 2 of these, smaller ones, okay? On the driver's side. On the passenger side, drill a single 3/16 hole and install 1 rivet. The 2 remaining holes on the front shield will be drilled with a 532 drill bit, and the security screws will then be installed with a large flathead screwdriver. Okay, so the reasoning being is they want to use as many different kinds of fasteners as possible, so the thieves, have a lot more to work with, So this guy, use a flathead to install this. It'll only go one way, okay? And then this one, I'm not sure if we're supposed to, which ones we're supposed to use. It's a good question. It doesn't say. Well, then install with a large flathead screwdriver. Okay, so yeah, that's the reasoning behind that. There's different types of fasteners, so like it takes different tools, to overcome them. It'll take more time, and the thief will just like, I'm not feeling it. Okay, so this is the tool I'll be using. Good old DeWalt 18-volt drill with a 3/16 bit here. So first we're gonna do is we're gonna drill the holes on the driver's side. Okay, so the driver's side, the driver's side 3/16. Okay, any of the 2 holes. So these are the 3 holes that they're talking about on the driver's side. I'm gonna go ahead and drill. How about this one and this one right here? Okay. Okay, I went and drilled this one and this one. Not perfectly, as you can see, they're kind of ovaled out a little bit, but I think I just messed up one of my drill bits. So one of them went through pretty easily, the second one didn't. So what I did was I went to the smaller size drill bit. I drilled it first, and then I used the 3/16 to make it the hole a little bigger. So I used the other one to just start it. Okay, all right. So for the driver's side. The driver's side, use any of the 2-3 holes with a 3/16 bit and install. Oh, okay, we're supposed to use the rivets. Never mind. Okay, so we're going to use 2 of these. Okay, so before we start putting the smaller rivets on, we got to change the tip on our rivet. So you want to grab the 3. I guess it's 3/16 because that's what the hole we drilled. Maybe, I'm not sure. Let's put that up here. This in the hole. Should fit pretty snugly. Okay, looks good. Put this back so we don't lose it. Okay, so now we're ready to put the rivets on. Alright. Okay, there's my handiwork. The rear one, not so good, a little crooked. The front one, I got it pretty good, pretty flush. So, like, you just gotta it's really hard to work under the car like this. Definitely, if you can use a lift, I would use a lift. If you could rent a car lift, this would be so much easier. It wouldn't take as long, trust me. Okay, so now we gotta go do this other two over there. So the on the passenger side, drill a 3/16 hole, install one rivet. The two remaining holes on the front shield will be drilled with a 532 bit. Okay, so it's, I'm not gonna lie, they worded it kind of different. So you're supposed to install one rivet and then one security bit. That way they're different fasteners. Okay, on the passenger side, drill 3/16 hole. The two remaining holes on the front shield will be drilled with 532 drill bit and the security screws. Okay, so one, you're gonna put a rivet in one of the holes on the passenger side. Okay, and then we just did two. So we're gonna use all the holes, but we're gonna use different fasteners. So that's the idea there. So they can't, like, you know, they can't like defeat, they have to defeat three different kinds of fasteners, or two different kinds basically, a rivet and a screw. Okay, so we're gonna install one of these in the driver's side, and then this on the we're gonna install one on the driver's side, one on the passenger side, and then we're gonna install a security bit on one side and a security bit on the other side. Okay, got it? So that's the way it's gonna work. So we've already put two of these on the other side, but there's still one more hole on the other side, and that's what we're gonna that's actually, it's gonna be like this. There's gonna be a security bit on that remaining hole, and then there's gonna be a security bit on one of the holes, and then there's gonna be a rivet on one of the other holes. Okay, got it. I figured it out. So you will be using all those holes. I thought one of them was not, it said like pick any holes. I was like, oh, okay. So in that remaining hole, so that means we're gonna have to drill another hole. So basically we gotta drill 3 more holes to insert these fasteners. Okay, so go ahead and do it. The security bit holes are gonna be with a 532 drill bit. Okay, that's what we're gonna be using. But the rivet hole, we're gonna use a 3/16. Okay. Whew, sorry, we're losing daylight fast, but there's that one rivet right here. Okay, so now the rest of the holes we're gonna drill with the 532 bit. I'm gonna take my jack out now. I don't think we're gonna need it. It pretty much holds itself up. Okay. All right, so we're gonna drill a 532 hole here and on the other side there. I got the 532 bit right here. If you're wondering, 532 is 2 drill bit sizes smaller than the 3/16 bit. Okay. Not gonna need that anymore for now. Okay. Now we use this to drill the remaining 2 holes. Okay. Alright, oh man, I'm telling you, the steel they use on this Prius is really strong. This is really hard to drill through, man. Alright, we got our 2 holes drilled now, right here and right here, the 532. Now we're going to go install those. The last part for step 4 is the 2 remaining holes on the front shield will be drilled with 532 drill bit. We just did that, and then the security screws are being installed with a large flathead screwdriver. Okay, that's these guys. Remember, these are one-way security screws, so once you put them in, you can't take them out because they're like rounded off. Oh, how nasty, right? Okay, let's hope you don't have to do any kind of work on that side of the car. Okay, these are the tools I'm going to use for success here. A driver and a screwdriver, flathead. It kind of has to have kind of a big head. Which one number is this? I think it's like a number 2 or something screwdriver. Okay. It's a flathead. It has to be flathead. Alright, so let's go hop to it. Okay, so I'm having hell of a time trying to get that screw in there, man. It broke. It broke in half. This is what happened. You can see that part that's sticking out there. I know it's kind of hard to see, but yeah, it broke. The head broke off, so it's like useless now. I got it in like halfway, and then boop, that's it. So I don't know what to say. Maybe we should just add more rivets. All right. I think it should be one drill bit size up. I think that's 532 is too small, man. I would go one size up. Okay, I got it in there. So I had to use the 1164 drill bit to get that in there, man. The 532 is way too tight. I wound up breaking it. So there you go. It's in there. It's not coming out anymore, man. That's secure. All right, so I got to go dig that other one out, and then we'll just put like a regular bolt in there, I guess, because I don't have another security bit. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go get some pliers and extract it. Yeah, this is what's left of it right here. No good. Okay, here's how I'm getting it out. One of these guys. Alright, got it out. I'll have to go find some other fastener to stick in there. They should give you extra fasteners just in case it's happening. Okay, I'm gonna go use the 1164 to make that hole bigger, because that was clearly the wrong size. Quite easy. Okay, and I got this kind of flat self-tapping screw here. We're going to use this, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get a drill bit and round it off so you can't take it out no more. Okay. Oh yeah, well that's good. You know, it's a Phillips head, so it's a totally different bit, so I have to use something else too. Okay, let's get this party started. Okay, that's my handiwork right there. I just use a regular Phillips head. That would be probably easier to take out than all the other ones. But it's on there pretty tight, dude. But we can do this. Watch this. Okay, I'm gonna get one of these guys, and I'm gonna drill the Phillips part out. I'm gonna round it off. Okay. I never thought I would be having to do this. to purposely strip a bolt or whatever, a fastener. All right, there it is. I use a Dremel to grind it, and then I stripped it out with the Phillips head. You could probably still get it out, but it won't be easy. It's pretty easy to take on and off, but it'll be a little harder like that. Okay, so that's it. The front is done. That's what it looks like when it's all said and done. It's pretty cool. It's bling bling. I kind of like it. Okay, so definitely, I was just looking it over, and all the rivets look like they're good except for this one here. Now, if you press up on it, if you got any sticking out like this, that's no good. See, you can just get a screwdriver and just pry that out. So when I tightened this one in, it pushed the shield up, and like the rivet wasn't all the way in, so I have to redo this one to go get a different one. All right. So okay, I went and redid that rivet. I pulled it off until the flat part popped off, and then there was still some of it left in there. I don't think I have it. This is probably some of it right here. Yeah. And I kind of re-drilled it, and then I stuffed it in there. Make sure you stuff it in the rivet in all the way, okay? And then try to get it as flat as possible. That looks much better than it did before, okay? So now I'm missing one 3/16 rivet. I have to go get another one. I have a little collection of rivets, so it should be okay. Okay, so there it is. That's the whole front shield installed. It's a total of 4 plus 3 is 7, 9. There's a total of 9 fasteners for the front, dude. This is gonna, I mean, if they're gonna try to take all these fasteners off, dude, it's gonna take a long freaking time, dude. Yeah, this took me a good 2-3 hours to install. Google lie. He's big as I told you. He's not a professional. I'm not a professional riveter, that's for sure. But hey, I got it done. Looks pretty nice. It fits pretty nice too. Hopefully it doesn't rattle or anything, but it doesn't look like it's touching anything. So they did. It's precision made. I'll tell you that. It's definitely a nice piece of craftsmanship. Hopefully it doesn't rattle at all. I don't hear it rattling at all. So that's good. So the idea is it's supposed to prevent them from being able to put any kind of tool in there. Now you might be able to stick a sawzall in here. Yeah, and there's a bunch of wires and stuff here, but they'd have to saw like a lot off. They'd have to go like this all the way here, you know, and then it still wouldn't come off. You would still have to cut off. You would have to cut around all this, cut through here, cut over over here. That would take that off. Cut here, and then cut all the way around here, and then you can have access to the front of the cat, you know. Okay, so that's the front shield. So we're not done. We're about maybe like I'd say like 75% done, because the rear one is a lot smaller. Okay. All right, so that's the rear one. So it's pretty nice. It's bling bling. I like it. It looks cool underneath the car at least. Hopefully you're not going to have any problems with the catalytic converter on your car until it's, you know, really really old. So because it's gonna be a pain in the ass to take this out and put it back on. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Yeah. So yeah. Just try to get your rivets nice and flush like this. It should be hard to get something in there, you know. That one's a little bad, but that's okay. I'm pretty happy with the rest of my work. And you got you literally, we have 3 types of fasteners. We got rivets, the security bit with the flathead, and then that Phillips that I put in, that I stripped. So yeah. All right. So yeah, if I could have got like Allen head one, I probably would have just used that too. But it looks pretty good, and it looks pretty slick. I like it. Yeah, you could definitely cut it with a saw, but it'll take a lot of time. It'll make a lot of noise, and it'll damage a lot of the car. It definitely makes it a lot harder to steal than the freaking one without a shield. Okay. so I think it's a good deterrent. Okay, like I said, it's not going to totally stop someone from stealing your cat, but it makes it a lot harder to steal a cat, you know, than if you didn't have one. So that's the idea here. All right. But if you got a determined enough thief, they'll go get it, you know. Once all the 2nd gen cats are all gone, then they're gonna go for the 3rd gen one. So, all right, so that's the front. Here's what we got.